Hi, I'm Holly from Killer Startups, and I am here with John DeMartino, CEO of fNf Media. John, thank you so much for joining us today in the Killer Startups audience. So tell us a little bit about, you have a website called Food and Festivities, no BS. You also have a media company. Tell us a little bit about what's your background, and what inspired you to be your own boss?
What inspired me? Let's see. Maybe it goes back to being an only child. I don't know. That could be a problem. Like I just don't. I never wanted to take orders from somebody else or something. But I had a video production company about 5 years ago. Teamed up with two of my friends, in which we did a full feature film, an independent film. And dating back to when I was younger, I guess you could say, was what inspired the video portion of the company. But the way things worked out, I basically had more time on my hands, I guess you could say. I was in the city, and I started with writing a food blog. So I did that, and it started catching some attention. People had some interest, and somebody reached out to me and said that they wanted to make me a website because they were trying to improve their web portfolio. So you don't ever turn down a website.
No.
So I took the free website, and then one thing led to another. The video production aspect came into it. Started working with a couple of different restaurants in the area, and word has been catching on. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Good. Sounds great. So in terms of being an entrepreneur, what's the most challenging thing that you have found so far?
I think the most challenging thing is definitely not letting yourself get pulled in every direction, because I'm the type of person that I want to have my hands on everything. I feel like I want to make the final decisions on the majority of what is entailed in all the work. And if you do that, I feel like you can have an itinerary for a day, but you can just get completely knocked off your course. And I think the thing that's hardest is basically figuring out what work you want to take on and what you should delegate so that you can have more time to focus on the areas that you appreciate.
That's the most challenging thing, but what is the most rewarding thing? What's the best thing about being an entrepreneur?
Besides from getting to try every bit of food that with the places that we work with, I would say getting to work with small businesses.
Killer Startups wants to know what fNf Media is all about. What's your current projects? What are you working on now?
Okay, well, it originally started as Food and Festivities No BS, which was strictly the video production component of what we're doing today. We've now expanded into a full-service marketing company where we're doing mobile app development, we're doing the video production, and we're also doing promotional printing services if people need flyers, business cards, basically any way that we could help them brand. So we've expanded into the fNf Media realm, and now instead of working with strictly restaurants, bars, and nightclubs, we've branched out into wanting to help with all small businesses. So we're currently doing development for a good amount of companies, because we've realized that with the prices of mobile apps right now, and being that only corporations are really the ones that are able to afford them at this point, they're upwards of around $10,000, $15,000. We offer the mobile apps at such a competitive rate that it really is, we're leveling the playing field for small businesses.
Excellent. And yeah, mobile applications are the way of the future.
That is it. Well, for at least the next couple of years.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. For anybody that's watching, startup entrepreneurs, wannabes, people that are still afraid of all the risks involved with quitting their jobs, starting up on their own, what's the best advice that you can give them
to be honest, I would say I would never leave a job if you didn't have money saved up. But I would always insist to every single person that has an idea or has a platform that they know that they can create something, to go for it. I would say there are going to be ups, there are going to be downs, there are going to be times that you're regretting your decision, and there will be days that you really feel like you're struggling. But honestly, if you put enough time and passion and you put all your effort into what you're doing and you truly believe in it, I really believe that there's no way that it could fail. So,
John, do you have any sort of motivational quote that you live by that inspires you, that you can tell our Killer Startups audience?
All right, I would say follow your dreams, or you'll spend the rest of your life working for someone that did.
Love it. John, thank you so much for joining us. Join us next time for more startup stories from inspirational entrepreneurs on Killer Startups, the Startup Sit Down.